Okay, the thing about idolatry, before conversion, during conversion, and after conversion into Christ, is very important and very, severe topic, serious topic. And that's why Christ put so much attention about it. Because before conversion, the not voices, but the intentions that you have inside of you, you are considered to be coming from God, so to speak. Okay, so you trust them, you fear them. Okay, your fears, your shame and guilt impulses, okay, you consider to be coming from God. Okay, and since, like, for instance, your parents were acting on that level, okay, through guilt and shame, for instance, okay, they were not lifting you up. You associate those signals, okay, that were coming to you as, even though intimidating, but you kind of don't want to let them go. Okay, but they were per se, and not per se, but exactly coming from the wicked entities, okay, that are latched onto you. So when you convert onto Christ, Christ pushes them away first. Christ pushes them away, and first, and then your will is free. He frees your will, and then they come back. You are supposed to use your free will, okay, for the first time, to push those entities away, which you had been associating with your parents, mom and dad, for instance, okay? That's why Jesus said, whosoever doesn't hate your mother and father doesn't deserve me, okay? Because it's not your mother and father, okay? It's not the body of your mother and father. It's the entities coming from the demonic, okay? And you, for instance, you're not used to such behavior. You're not used to, for instance, resisting and opposing your mother and father, and you're not used to resisting those entities because you were considering them, like, you were considering yourself dependent on them, even though you feel like not right now that you are like you are connected to the new entity. And then the entity is like molten gold. And it's stronger, much stronger. Your will is free. Now you can disconnect yourself and push that entity away, which is called the circumcision of the heart. So the baptism of the Holy Spirit, when you're free, is real, is very much instrumental in freeing yourself from activities of demonic entities. Okay, so it's such opportunity to circumcise your heart. So also the baptism, so you're not used to it, but you have to do this. Okay, so you have to fear. Now you feel you're dependent on God, on true living God. Okay, and if you push those entities away, you're not gonna drop dead. You're not gonna drop down. Okay. Okay, so you just push them away freely. Okay, but you have to know this. You have to know this, and also you have to know that God is freeing your will your gives you act from inside, right, and from your will. And we're not used to it. Okay, even males. Okay, many men, not all, of course, because not all men are kind of enslaved by demonic forces, right? So, and God gives you act like an alpha male, okay? And for instance, you had been raised to despise alpha males as a wicked or kind of wild behavior. And actually, you know, this behavior comes from God, because He is I am that I am, and He frees your will, and He, you know, drives into you, and now you are free. You're like acting from voice one, not from number one, okay, and you walk freely, you know, saying, pronouncing, acting your desires, your behavior coming directly from God. That's what God makes you do, and that's what is accused in our society as some savage behavior, because our society is mainly run by the demonic. Okay, all those nice, ballless, I'm sorry, men, you know, and those are wicked men actually, you know. So everything is upside down. The culture shows you an example of stolen from God and tamed by the demonic man, okay? And culture tells you this is good, and those are savages, okay? So this is a lie, and you better know this before you convert. To fear God, and fear meaning to listen to God, and to follow, to go after Him, okay? And be absolutely unashamed on vanishing, on pushing away those entities through whom your mom and dad, okay, physical mom and dad, were talking to you, okay? That's what means, for instance, banishing your mother and father, okay, or hating your mother and father, okay? You per se, you just disconnecting yourself from the entities which are not godly, which used even your mother and father, physical mother and father, to influence you and to put you down, okay, to pretend to be God to you, that true living God, but they are not, okay, they are just parasites. So that's what it means, and that's what is disconnecting from idolatry, freeing yourself from idolatry.